The Crew 2, PvP gameplay and classic muscle car customization with the Impala Sports Sedan. Sincerest apologies for my bad sounding voice, unfortunately I lost it whilst watching the football yesterday. Anyway, this is gameplay footage I captured from the recent Ubisoft Ivory Tower event that I was invited to. It's a PvP race. Many of you have actually seen this race before, but you saw it from a different angle. You actually saw it on Theo's channel. He's in the R34. And as you can see, I decided to pick the R35. Now, also joining us in this race, is worth noting that the people around us are a mixture of other content creators as well as Ivory Tower game developers. So we've got some experts in this race as well. And we are now off, we are underway. We leave the start finish line, and as you can see, we are going straight for the lead here. And boom, there we get hit by Theo on the right hand side. It matters not, we are in second position, we're doing well, braking heavily, and once again Theo tries to tag us, the cheating scoundrel. It matters not though, because the Nissan GTR R35 all conquering Godzilla mobile drifts round the outside. And in fact, you know what, it's worth noting to you guys, and me being honest, I've actually done this race at least 9 or 10 times. So when I went into this event, I actually had quite a bit of experience under my belt. I knew where all the best lines were. I knew where the quickest route was to get from A to B. I think Theo, this might have been his first time in actually doing this race, so you got to give him cutting some slack, give him some credit. But then again, as I said, we are up against a whole load of devs in this race, people that have actually probably done this circuit at least 50, 60, 70, 80 times. Anyway, as you can see, we're 25% of the way in, still in first position, looking good, looking good, looking good. Struggling to keep the back end in check. Now, for those of you who don't know, I don't really have much of a good relationship with the Nissan GTR. It's a car which I've always struggled to handle, regardless of what game I'm using. It doesn't matter if it's Forza, it doesn't matter if it's Need for Speed, it doesn't matter if it's the Crew. For some reason, I just can't get to grips with the way this car handles. I find it a little bit heavy, I find it a little bit bulky. I don't think it's the car's fault in any way, shape or form. I think it's a personal thing, because I always seem to have these struggles when using all-wheel drive cars. I have this problem when using the Audi R8 as well. As we fly up into the air here, it's looking good. The first lap looks great. This is where I made my first mistake. I should have gone straight down the middle. Instead, I decided to go left for some stupid reason. And as you can see, we're going through this the scenic route for the bushes, and that F40 is tagging me non-stop. Now, the person in the F40 is actually one of the actual developers of the game, and you're going to see we're going to have a mammoth battle on this final lap here. This was actually the second race that we done on that day, and in the first race he actually beat me as well. So this was kind of like my revenge. This was my way of trying to at least get some sort of payback on him, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to end up that way, as we make the jump here. And nice water effects, the GTR pulling. This is where the power, this is where all that horsepower starts to tell. No match, the F40 is no match for the GTR. As we close in, we drive by, we use the slipstream effect to full effect there. Now, this corner here, this corner you're going to see on the right hand side is very, very challenging. You're going to see me braking very early, then straight back onto the power, back onto the NOS. And the GTR's doing pretty well, but once again you can see the F40 still not giving up. It's like an annoying buzzing insect. It won't leave me alone. He won't leave me alone. We trade paint as he tries to go around the outside. We trade paint again. 80% of the race gone. Now this is where things start to go wrong. This specific turn here is the one that is the most challenging for me. The sun's in my eyes, I can't see what's going on, I can't judge my braking points accordingly. I tried to go conservative by protecting the inside, and as you saw, he went all the way around me, and then he just speeds off into the distance. 89% clearance done, 90% done. At this point I'm realizing I can't win the race, but I'm thinking to myself, if only I can hold on to second, I'll be happy. But there, boom, you see what happens when you do a jump wrong. That's why I don't like jumps. And as you can see, we start tumbling down the places. We're in third position. Can we keep on the podium? Can we get at least third? Yes, we can. And there you go. That was the first taste of me doing some PvP action in the Crew 2. And I guess third's not too bad, really, is it? Not too bad at all. And there you go. There's Theo pulling up. I don't know where he finished. I think he might have finished 5th or 6th. I'm not too sure. But that was the first PvP race of the actual game itself. I'm going to be putting out another video later on in the week where you see me do another race. It's actually a nighttime race, and believe me, I don't do too well in that race at all. So yeah, I'll let you guys check that out later on. But what we're going to do now is just move on to some classic muscle car customization in the form of the Impala Sports Sedan. And this is one of the things that I love about the Crew 2. Their attention to classic muscle cars is brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, let you kick back and relax, and hopefully enjoy my creation.
report found alcohol was freely used in crew quarters. The report found alcohol was freely used in crew quarters.
And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, sincerest apologies for my voice, but I really enjoyed the actual customization of that car. I can just see now that when I get this game, I'm just going to make sure that my garage, or my apartment I should say, is just full of classic American muscle cars. I'm going to be the Black Jay Leno, yo. Anyway, if it's your first one right here, I wish you a born welcome. Let me know what you thought in the comments of the classic customization as well as the PvP mode. Let me know what you're looking forward to most in the Crew 2, and whether or not you want to see me do more PvP action on the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when the next video comes out. Take it easy. Peace.